6-foot offshore waves right now. Looking really nice. Whew. Eyes gazing out at the sea. So we are at Second Beach, taking in the views. It absolutely poured all night. We camped out, or didn't actually camp out, we were hanging out in Big Blue overnight, and it just poured the entire time. And now it's kind of lightly misting, drizzling off, and then it's kind of raining off and on, but it's really gorgeous, and thoroughly enjoying the rest of it today. So Sarah and I have found something that looks, some sort of seaweed that looks like a microphone here, and it looks pretty neat. Sarah, it's kind of, it looks kind of slimy, but it just feels like wood, at least these dried out ones that we found. Kind of cool. Also noticing the driftwood here is humongous. Giant trees, some way bigger than that. Now good. So Sarah and I have been hiking the Hoh Rainforest Trail, named after the Hoh Indian tribe, nothing else. And anyways, we just ran into this giant group of western cedar here, and pretty much all the trees all along are giants. And this is an old growth forest, never been logged ever, and not really been habited ever either. So there's all sorts of mosses and really dense vegetation, and it rains here about 140 inches at the ranger station, up to 240 inches further on. So one thing here in the Cascades, and especially along the Olympic Mountains, you've noticed that there's the way trees grow out here are really interesting. So like western hemlock, cedars, a couple in Sitka and other ones will fall down to the forest floor like this log right in front of us, and then once the log starts decaying, it serves as a nurse log for future generations of cedar and hemlock and Sitka spruce, and so they'll literally just use the log as kind of a energy source, and they'll just grow in a perfectly straight line, just like you're seeing here, and then they'll just grow around the actual log until it decays. And then once the log decays, hundreds of years later, then there's like a hollow cavity under these giant trees.
Here's Mark, aka the fire starter, trying to get a fire going in the rainforest here where everything is super wet. So we'll see if he can do it. And he did it! Mark the fire starter lives up to his name, even in the rainforest. So it's raining over there, but we are nice and dry and cozy and toasty by the fire.
It's so nice to have a fire for once. For once we're below tree line and in like way out of the alpine. It's good. first one all trip. Alright, so this is our first morning in the Hoh Rainforest, and it is pouring rain. It's been pouring probably for, I don't know, poured all last night, and now it's pouring again. Or still, I should say. And anyways, we're making breakfast right now, and if the rain keeps up, it's not gonna really be worth going up to the Blue Glacier, so we might just head out today. I don't know, it rained a lot. We have this tarp that we're sitting under right now for cooking, and it was completely full of water. It probably had about, I don't know, 40 gallons of water in it this morning. So it's been raining a lot. We stayed perfectly dry in the tent, but yeah, we might have to call it on this one and just appreciate the trees and the insects of various kinds. That's about it. We're just looking at the rain from under this tarp that we have set up right now, and it's just incredible. I mean, I haven't seen rain like this in a long time. It's just dumping. Wish you could see it. It's pretty cool to actually be able to tent camp in this, if you know what you're doing. So I can definitely thank Scotland for helping me figure that one out from a long time ago.
This is how rainy it is out. Rainy enough that we need umbrellas.
Under our shelter tree.
Under a tree.
Big leaf maple tree.
And we were kind of joking earlier that to people from Wyoming, this is not hiking weather. This is, let's build an ark and grab 2 of every animal weather.
So this is called a Roosevelt elk right here in the trail, and they're supposed to be pretty aggressive. Alright, here we are at Lake Quinalt on the Olympic Peninsula, and we are in the aftermath of the Hoh Rainforest and all the wetness that it entailed. And we've got pretty much everything out to dry, and including our sleeping pads and everything. Rain flies, footprints, shoes on top of the van. And then we have this nice view of Lake Quinalt.
This is Mark swimming at Lake Quinalt on one of the first sunny days we've seen in a while.
And there's Sarah up ahead in the yellow, and what you're looking at right in front of us is the world's largest Sitka spruce. Right here. Huge. And there's Sarah again. It's just unbelievably huge. Who knows how, and this is, by the way, this tree is on the side of Lake Quinalt on the Olympic Peninsula here in Washington. Here's a quick look at the stats. 191 foot tall, 58 and 11 inches wide, or circumference. Wow.
1,000 years old. Dang.
16 inches. This tree is, it's in the Quinalt Rainforest. Wow.